Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Crypto Events Announcements. My name is Eugene Romanenko. I'm still your Crypto MC, and please welcome my today's upcoming guest. His name is Nicolai Reinbold. He's from Zug, Switzerland, and he's Ecosystem and Incubation Manager of Crypto Wallet Venture Capital, and he, will be also the distinguished speaker of this ChainPoint 19 conference hosted in October 14 and 15 in Yerevan, Crypto Armenia, by Vigen Arushanyan, and he's brilliant Armenian Blockchain Association NOR team. Nicolai, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
For those guys who don't know who you are and what you do in blockchain industry, please tell us briefly, what do you do in the crypto industry?
Yeah, cool. Thanks first of all for having me, right? And what we do. So CVVC is Crypto Value Venture Capital. We're based here in Zug, Switzerland. We are a VC. We invest in 3 stages, which is incubation stage, early stage, and growth stage. Then we have CV Labs, which is the, so to say, ecosystem. We have a co-working space here in Zug, also home to over 120 blockchain companies. Also big names such as Cardano or Tesos have their offices at our place. Then we also do events. So we had already 4 big summits in Switzerland where the Swiss president came, and also competition for startups. Me, myself, I'm the incubation ecosystem manager. So I'm part of I designed the incubation, then I'm doing the startup scouting and managing the incubation program and the ecosystem that we grow. Exactly.
Well, I have to ask one important question for you. It is always said that Switzerland is the best place on the earth to running crypto business. Is it true, for your opinion?
I think it's partially true, yes. I mean, we have the ecosystem is huge, right? Switzerland has 8.5 million citizens, and we have over 800 blockchain companies located here in Switzerland, right? So to connect with people, yes. And then also, if you look at the government side, they're super supportive, especially the Zug government. They help us a lot. So they always want to be part of it. I mean, you can open up a company by paying it with Bitcoin. I mean, that's quite unusual, I would like to say. So it's really a lovely ecosystem, right? But on the other side, developers, Switzerland is quite expensive. For developers, it may not be the perfect fit, but like for the management team, yes, I would like to say it's one of the most important country, if not such, in the crypto space.
All right. Why did you decide to share your ideas and experience at the ChainPoint 19 conference in Yerevan?
So I never been to Armenia before, but we would like to explore the ecosystem there. I'm always looking for talents for startups. So I will be talking about my experience as creating this ecosystem. So I will be on a panel about the global blockchain ecosystem. And then and we got invited from Noir Blockchain, and I'm looking forward to be there and check out the ecosystem and hopefully get some interesting feedback from startups too.
I hope you'll find everything you are searching for. And what specific topics and issues will you be covering in Yerevan in October 14 and 15?
So as I said, I will be in a panel on blockchain about the ecosystem, and it's about what is needed to have a flourish ecosystem, right? So we're talking about education, then the network to corporates, investors, and so on. So it's quite a lot, which all needs to be linked together to have a successful ecosystem, right? And then also, of course, talking about regulations about the government side, which plays an immense role in building an ecosystem. And also on the other hand, there will be the competition where we will be the judge. I will be part of the judging team. And there we have a special prize which we'll give out. So looking forward to.
Great. As you are an insider of the industry, I have to ask you about your opinion. What are the main huge trends right now in the blockchain and crypto industry?
I think this is always quite a difficult topic you have so many trends. So, for example, what I see as a startup site, so looking at trends in sectors, for example, right? So we see quite often now in ad tech or insurtech, we see there are a lot of cool startups coming up, but also the different protocols they're working on becoming. So they're becoming bigger and stronger and helping the startup, which I think is a good trend on that side, right? But if we want to talk about the technical side, I would be more or less the wrong person to ask what are the trends. I mean, I just been to Berlin. They were talking a lot about DeFi and so on. So yeah.
Whom will you personally recommend to attend the ChainPoint conference in Yerevan in October 14 and 15?
Key players in the game, right? They need to go in this side of the world, right? Because you have them great talents. So people like protocols to find developers, big protocols, right? Because they're always looking for protocols for developers. Then also VCs or investors who should go check out the scene and find those talents there. And then I will have more succession when I've been there and I saw the scene by myself. But I heard really good stuff about it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to personally meet Nicolai, if you have never been in Armenia, like he or me, for example, and find it useful for your business, and if you are in the blockchain industry or thinking about how to be there, please welcome to the ChainPoint 19 conference in October 14 and 15 in Yerevan, Armenia. See a link below and use your promo code Romanenko at CP19 for your 20% ticket discount. It's also written below. And by the way, we can also meet with you at the next conference, like Human to IT conference in October 5th in Minsk, Belarus, at the CG conference on October 10th and 11th in Kyiv, Ukraine, at the Blockchain Live Europe conference 2019 in October 16 and 17 in Moscow, Russia, at Georgia Gaming Affiliate Conference in October 18 in Tbilisi, Georgia, and of course the Satoshi Investment Summit in Tbilisi, Georgia, and for celebrating the 11th Bitcoin white paper anniversary, this date. So please visit cryptomc.com, find your promo codes on this event. Please subscribe on my Facebook page on our YouTube channel, and stay tuned for next speaker's interview. Nicolai Reinbold, Eugene Romanenko with you. Thanks for watching. See you in October 14 and 15 in sunny Yerevan in Crypto Armenia at the ChainPoint 19 conference. Stay tuned, stay crypto, stay blockchain, and thank you, Nicolai.
Thank you. Thanks for having us. See you there.